13 good episode, I've had extensive discussion on what gender is and the different issues that arises from the question of what gender is, what a man should be and what a woman shouldn't be. So today I'm here to just sum it up. So I've got two yellow looking here today. Let me start with the guy because I don't want to do ladies first. Hi Tony. So please just tell us, what are you doing? You can also sell small markets here too.
It's a pleasure having me. I'm happy to be here. My name is Alasholo Atobi Emmanuel. I'm the creative director for Logo EEE Nigeria, and I'm also an entrepreneur. So, thank you for me.
Okay, on the other side, I have a good looking. You are always looking like you are coming here to come and see this show every time. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Alright, just tell the viewers your name, what you're doing.
My name is Kosi Anadugo. I'm the CEO of Korean Skincare and the CEO of Korean Foundation.
Obviously, only you can do that. My name is Mide Blaze. For those of you that are just watching this, and I've had different discussions. I have different discussion on this platform. So this is another one. So I'm asking you guys now. We've had different discussion, and I'm sure we've featured on different episodes as well. So I want to ask you now. After digesting everything about gender this, gender that, do you think gender equality is achievable? Let me start with you.
Gender equality. I actually feel like if we're going to take it in terms of social, political, economical values, in some ways, we can actually attain it to some gender equality. But when you're taking it to the extreme, at some point, we'll have to weigh and balance at some point. So I feel like to an extent, it is, and if you check it all the way around again, you might have to, weigh and balance.
Okay. Let me ask you the same question because it is believed that it is not achievable. From my own research, to some point it is achievable, to some point it is not achievable because of biological restrictions and some other restrictions as well that comes up along the line. So I want to ask you, do you think it's achievable? Because I know you are one of those strong women that are just, So I want to ask you, that's why I actually have you here. So do you think it's achievable?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah, hearing it from a woman now. She said it's not achievable. Okay. Right.
Gender equality is never like going to be the same.
Okay.
The man will always be the man, or a man will always be the man, and a woman will always be the woman. I don't think there's going to ever be an equality between both genders. It's been before we were born, before our parents were born, before our forefathers were born, and it's still going to remain like that.
Till eternity. That's just how it is. Coming from the angle of when you look at a man is naturally wired in a particular way. There are certain things that you look out for in a man, and there are certain things you look out for in a woman. That is how a woman is supposed to appear, how a man is supposed to appear. And there are actually people who claim to be feminists, and feminist is actually an ideology that believes that men and women should be given the same opportunity in terms of economical, in terms of every opportunity you give to a man, you also ensure you make it available to a woman as well. And so to people who believe in that, they believe that if you can do it, I can do it. If you can do that, I can do that. But in politics in Nigeria, let's take that as an example. We hardly even see women saying they want to go for presidency or they want to be a governor.
I feel like it has been what's the word right now, happening from time to time and all of that. Okay. And if you check it from the inception of humanity, I feel like we have always had to put men before women. We always had to say this is what is attainable for men. This is what is attainable for women. In the long run, this gender factor doesn't even count. Count in the sense that there are females that will do some certain things, being placed in a position better than so-called men. Right? Do you get me? So if we're saying attainable politically, yes. You should be able to.
Culture has had a role to play for a very long time, and it's still going to have to play. Because during the time of our forefathers, during the time of our parents, it's always been like the man has to go to work, while the woman has to stay back in the house to take care of the children and to wash plates and to cook and to make sure her husband and the kids are doing fine. So even till today, our parents are still doing it. Even when we become parents, we'll still do that. We'll still want to stay in the house to take care of our children, to cook, to wash, to do all the whole housework, while the man technically has to go out and fend. So there's been a lot of gender inequality for a very long time. Even politically, how many females have become have ever became the president of any African country, except for this Liberian president one time, I think her name is Sirleaf, that became the president of Liberia. And I don't think there's any other female for the vice presidents of America currently. So even politically, socially, culturally, everything, the male has always dominated. There's never going to be gender equality. It's going to take us a very long time for a man to feel like, okay, he can actually stay in the house, let the lady go and work, or we can actually do this together. So I still stand on the fact saying that gender inequality is always going to remain like that between the man and the woman.
Okay, she said something just now, which is feminism. Do you think feminism is even a belief that people should hold on to? Because I feel like they've been clamoring for this same thing for a very long time, and up until this now, she is saying that it is not achievable.
I think feminism came into play all due to the fact that, you know, these are the problems that we're facing as a lady, a girl child, as a female gender, right? And if you check it, being, like she rightly said, being a female has always been, you know, culturally, ideologically, like, that second place. People are not saying it that a lady can actually do this, a lady can actually do that. Coming into reality, if you remember what happened during the protest shortly about now, Coalition something that handled the whole NSAS protest was majorly a body of ladies.
And they actually organize
themselves well. Yeah, and they are feminists, like they are core feminists. If you check them out, check their background and all of that, they are that good at what they are doing. And that should tell you that look at how exemplary they organize the whole thing.
I'm actually excited that we are having two extremes on this table. One is saying it is attainable, and the other one is saying it's not attainable. So I want to ask you now, do you feel like men feel threatened? Because I know a lot of men that would say, you know, she's a feminist, so I don't want to be with her, she's this. Do you feel like men feel threatened when they hear the word feminism?
Of course they do. And another angle you have to look at it is that there is no man that want to say, you know what, let two of us run the house together. There has never been a situation whereby a man will say, you know what, I'm stepping down. Yes, I'm stepping down. Let you, the woman, go out and walk.
Step down?
Would you step down?
Darling, trust me, I will.
Would you step down?
See, there are things that, you know.
Okay, let's not talk about would you step down. Let's talk about the fact that would you allow you and your wife to be equal? Just like you want to go to the club.
That is what marriage is about. That's what marriage is about. Equality.
But right now, the culture is not accepting that.
Problem because you are taking it as the culture.
The man is the head of the house.
Now let's take this to a step further, right? If you're saying culture, what culture are we talking about? African cultures. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Now that's where the problem is, because now, if we keep taking feminism to African culture, we're already missing the point of feminism itself. Feminism is there as an ideology. We are going to tackle those problems. This is the problems, right? This is why it has been in existence, because we're taking it from the main core of the problem to African cultures. Now tell me, if you're outside, I've never been out of the country yet. Okay. You've been
to Ghana, so
well, I mean, okay, the continent, so to speak. Okay. Yeah. But fact is, we see these things. We have televisions, we have radios and stuff. We heard these things, right? And if you are seeing these things and hearing these things, it's as simple as you can pick out the fact that this has been an African mentality problem.
And it is something that just needs to be corrected.
If you check it, fact that we still keep having toxic
masculinity.
And I feel like some toxic ideology of feminism.
The point is this: I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Would you step down for your wife to be the head?
Just a quick answer.
Answer yes or no.
Yes or
Would
no.
you step down because you're on the side saying that gender inequality can be achieved, or gender equality can be achieved? And I just want to ask you one question. Would you step down and say, you know what, you be the head of the house, you be the man, why you go out
this
You
right now.
come back
Actually, like
anytime
this.
you want.
Actually, like
You
this.
go
I like
cheat.
this.
Excuse me. You go be with. You go cheat. You go do whatever, and I'll just be the woman.
Why
and
would
clean
you
it.
say? Why would you say cheat?
Forget about the word cheat now. Would you step down for your woman to be the head of the house? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
So what are we talking about?
No.
So what are we talking about? But a woman,
Let's get this
excuse me,
clearly.
but a
Let's get
woman
this clearly.
can actually step
That
down.
in itself, what you asked me, that in itself is not the context. Feminism as a whole in itself, right? It's trying to achieve that equality in some spheres of life, not generally. You can never get it 100%.
Some men don't even see it that way. They don't want to be on the same page with the wife. They want to tell the wife they are the head. They are the man in the family. So that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's been, and that's how it's ever gonna be.
Okay, all right. Now this place is really, and I'm glad we actually got two extremes, which is those people. Someone who said it is achievable and someone who said it's not achievable. It has been a very interesting conversation having with you guys, and I wish we had a lot of time to actually get to really dissect this. I'm sure we can be here all day long because this is a problem that has always been there, since forever, and I feel like it comes from culture. And that is what we are trying to correct now. Yeah. Whether it is achievable or it is not, I will let you decide yourself.
That quote can be factorized to be the genesis of all the problems.
I'm not saying it in the sense that a man has to go out there and cheat because it is believed that it is a man's word, or because it is believed that it should be a man is expected to do certain things and a woman is not expected. I'm not coming from that angle. I'm coming from the angle of the way we are wired biologically, which can never be changed.
Correct. You're correct. And another thing, one last thing I want to say. Even though she makes a million, yes, I knew you were going to say that. So even if she makes $1 million more than the man monthly, he's still going to say, where are you going to? Don't go anywhere. Stay back.
Okay,
so
now there is another problem. This is the last thing I might want to say as well, but yes, a lady can earn $1 million, right? A man is in the house, right? Yeah, my husband and all of that. I understand that.
Your facial expression is actually making me laugh.
I'm trying to come back to what she said, right? But the moment you are not understanding the fact that this is a partnership,
there is a problem.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want you to give just one word, conclude.
What I'm gonna say, what I've been saying is this: gender equality has never and will never be achieved.
Thank you so much for that.
In all spheres of life.
Thank
you so much, guys, for watching.